it was about organizing skills that I thought I didn't have, and I learned that a little bit more about organizing and how to mobilizing some of the skills that I do have and with the community. And it was a great 8-week program.
So you mentioned that you didn't think you had them before. Like, what attracted you to this program? Why did you sign up for it?
I signed up for I wanted to learn more about the organizing of Blue Hills Civics and what's in our community. I think we advertise on television, we see all, the elections and the senates, but when you don't really know too much about it, you're kind of lost. You're lost in when you go to vote. You want to know a little bit more about people, and this program kind of showed us how we can learn to look up our candidates. Go to the website, go to some of their meetings that they do have at the state representative houses, and our voice does matters in this community.
So now that you've completed the training, what do you intend to do with your experience?
My experience is getting out the message out there that we do have a voice, not when people are complaining all the time. Just inform them that our voice does matter. We should be more involved with our community. Like when it's cleanup time, we're always talking about we don't have enough of this, not enough of this service. But there are the organized services out there I think that people don't know about, and they need to get involved in it.
So, did you know all the participants in the program before you started, or was it your first time meeting them?
This is the first time. Well, Queen, because me and her are related, so we know each other. But Sharon and Miss Denise and Miss Lourdes, I haven't, I didn't know them, but very understanding. They was very open, telling us about, different things that were in our community, not only just the North End, but the South End, and other organizations. So it really is helpful when you don't know. I mean, you may see a little flyer, and most people do look at flyers and they just say, well, it's not containing to me. But I think we all live in the city of Hartford, and it's just not what side, not the north side, not the east side, the west side. I think we all live in the city, and we all should get involved.
Nice. Andre, why did you sign up for this program?
It was recommended to me by Ms. Johnson. She's a teacher at Capital Community College, and I went there for a certificate course in social service assistance, and she recommended that I come here.
So what were you expecting to learn?
I wasn't expecting anything. I thought it was gonna be like more than 3 people, 4 people. I was expecting, like a big auditorium or something like that. I didn't really know what to expect. But when I got here, I seen, it was just a few of us, and I was okay with it. It was okay. It was,
So now that you've finished with the program, what do you think?
It was awesome because it you guys showed me like how the local government works as far as city council, board of education, and how to use those people for the better the community and stuff like that, who to go to, what issues you could bring to those people.
Is that how you intend to move forward? Like, what's your next step?
My next step is, I volunteered to help with a voter registration education program, and I plan to go on from there. Then in the fall, I plan on attending Capital Community College for an associate degree in social service.
So what you learned in the 8-week course, like, do you think that that's valuable information?
Oh yes, like I said, before I came, I didn't know anything about, as far as like how the local government work. I never voted for none of the local elections, and that really helped.
So do you feel empowered?
Oh yeah, yes I do, because I volunteered for the primaries, for the the election for you know, the primaries for the president of the United States. And so it got me wanting to be involved with the process of elections. Yeah.
Nice. So you think change is possible in the city of Hartford?
Oh yeah, but more of us realize, open our eyes, and be involved. Because I don't have any kids in the Hartford school system, and I'm involved. You know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you were attracted to this program. Why?
I was attracted to this program because I had went to social service at community college, and my professor told me about this be a great program for me.
What did you think you was gonna learn?
But when I first come, I was like, being honest, I was like, oh, this program is really not for me. But when I come a couple of times, I like the program because I learned a lot about organization and communication and how to work with people. And Miss Lourdes and Miss Bess had teach me a lot about this program.
So now that you're at the end, what has changed for you? Like, how do you now see the information that you learned here?
Well, by like communicating with people, getting out and try to work with my community.
So what's your next step after today? What do you intend to do?
Well, I want to go down to the city hall and I want to like help, like volunteer, help my community out, like for voting and stuff like that.
Do you think this program is good for other people? Like, who should attend training like this?
I think the parents who got kids, get out and join the program. Anybody who have kids need to join this program, and I recommend it.
So, do you think change is possible in the city of Hartford?
Yes. Only way we gonna change is if we communicate and get out and help.
And you feel empowered to do that?
Yes.
Nice. Sharon, what were you thinking before you signed up for this program? Like, what were you thinking about it? What did you think you were going to learn?
I really not knew what to expect. It was more of a course that was offered for internship from Capital Community College. To go and get extra credit, you know. So I took it upon getting extra credit. And once I got involved, I realized that it was a real interest of mine with community organization, organizing, to make me more aware of what's happening in my community, how to get involved within my communities. So I've learned a great deal about the politic end of it. Certain organizations, or I can't say organizations, programs, like the governance program, like with the school governance program. I'm not sure of what it is, but somewhat I'm still learning as I go along. Where that you get the president, not the president, with the
You're talking about like the school governance or
school governance, where you get the principal and you work
right.
with the teachers and the parents
exactly.
and the students, and you build the school to make it a better place for the children of that community.
Right.
So I learned that, and that is something that I did not know.
So how do you think you're going to use this information?
How will I use the information? By getting involved in my community. Community events. I want to be there. Just bringing people together in my community, knowing what's in my community, being aware of myself in my community, my surrounding in my community, getting involved in my community, just overall being an active participant in my community.
So who would benefit from going through a training like this? Like, what other people you think should
I
do
feel
it?
everyone that have life could benefit from this community. Either you have something to give to this community, to share with the community, and once you learn, you have within, and what's in within is what you can share. So everyone can learn something from this program, from children to parents. I mean, there's no age limit on this.
So what's your next move?
My next move is to be in the community. I would like to be at the community events, small things. I would like to just be there to know what's happening, how I could learn from people, and share with other people.
Do you feel empowered?
I always felt empowered. This just gave me more empowered, just simply by me knowing who I am. That give me, power, because I know who I am. And by me knowing who I am, I could, embrace other people, other communities, other nationalities. I could reach out and learn from other people, and as I learn from other people, that would give me more power, because the more I learn, the more power that I feel that I will have.
So this was a small group that you were with. Did you feel like you have grown together over the course of the last 8 weeks?
For sure, definitely, we have grown together, because when we came to the program, we did not know each other, so we grew to know each other, down to starting with our names, to growing to know each other's personalities, growing to know which community one person is from, because we are not all from the same community. We are from Hartford, but we got some from the north end, some from the north, south end. So we grew to know each other as, we are.
Nice. So if I said to you, Sharon, I think you could teach or train up the next class, how would you respond to that? How would you feel about that?
That would be a privilege, for me to share what I know. Now, I have a lot to offer. I feel that a lot of people, or a lot of people will and can learn from me. Each one teach one. And when we get there, we'll be there together. So I could share this information.
Nice.
We could incline with this.
Nice.
This
nice,
information would definitely get us places.